Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rallycross GT. Today we are in Laguna Seca for the N300 Classics event. It's our penultimate event here at GT Sport. After this, we have one more, and then we go straight into GT7. Who else is hyped for GT7? So we're just doing the final tests here, connection tests. We had the two drivers unable to start. I'm just gonna put one lap for now. Victory Ring and Monty, they were unable to start. We're waiting for two more drivers as well, so just give them another minute. So let's do another test start here. There's one guy that does not belong here, so let's get rid of him. So you get rid of one, another one comes in. It's like cockroaches. You kill one, another one comes. So everybody is ready. Let's do another start. Some people are already stuck there. I saw a Porsche hitting the wall. That's Monty. So Monty seems to be with the infamous connection bug again. Let's hope that he can start. Right, let's go here with Victor Wings up in third and Monty's here in fifth. Let's go with them and see if, yep, they're stuck again. Victor Ring was able to start this time, but Monty was not. We have a great variety of cars here today. We've got Redbeard with a Corvette C2. Domitakus with he's got the Pantera, not bad. He's got the Tommaso Pantera, my favorite car for this category. Myth Roughrod with a cheater car. There was a gentleman's agreement that no one would pick the F50 because it was too powerful for this track. Apparently he didn't hear about the gentleman's agreement, but did anyway. TVM William Tody with a classic Subaru, always. Sock Art of Driving with a Honda S2000, that is pretty cool. Kokosakos, he's Domitsakos brothers. Costas, so he's with the Nissan GTR. Has been overtaken by Socrates, his cousin, and actually took him out. Bit of action going on there in the corner. That was Pickerick that got taken out. Pickerick with the Lamborghini Miura, costs 15 million credits to buy that one. He's been farming the whole week to get it. Pellegrino here with a classic Ferrari. I think this is a 365 Daytona. Victory Ring with the Porsche, the 1981 Porsche. And KSER Robe up front with another GTR. So this is the N300 Classics. So everybody's driving cars older than 1999. Just waiting for the final guys to join and Monty, see if he can come back. Monty's having problems there with the connection. We might restart the lobby and see if that solves anything. So let's restart the lobby. I'm gonna open it again with one lap. So Pickerick said he can see Monty. So Monty said that he hasn't been able to start a race in a week. So maybe it's him, not us. Just get a sip of water. Hydrate, guys, hydrate. Okay, all drivers are ready. We lost Redbeard. I'm not sure what happened to Redbeard. Let me drop him a message. Maybe he wasn't happy with his car. So, let's do another start. So Redbeard said that he was having a lot of lag, that's why he left and is coming back. He's restarting his console. Let's see if Monty can start, at least. It's a beautiful grid, full of different cars. That's the kind of stuff we like to see at this N-class events. We don't want it to be a one-make. If we wanted it to be one-make, we would have said only pick one car. Look at all this variety. Look at those fake lights in front of the Porsche. That's beautiful. The Miura 15 million car. The cheater car. Where's Monty? Monty started. Monty was able to start this time. Good stuff. So he's in the 933 Porsche. While Victory Ring, I cannot see Victory Ring's up in third. He's in the classic Porsche. Losing positions there. You gotta be proper brave to drive that car. A lot of action there in the background. Pellegrino and Socrates swerving there in front of each other. And William Tony with the classic Subaru, the Subaru 22B, 1998. So this event was meant to be only cars older than 1995. Sorry, 1990 at first, but then we decided to go 95, and then Toady was a bit like, oh, but I cannot drive the Subaru. I was like, yeah, fine, we're gonna do Classics 99 and before. But if you've seen the Gran Turismo 7 State of Play, the new dealership is only from 2001 and above, so I got almost bang on in there what the definition of classics is for Gran Turismo. It's cars from 2000 and lower, so almost there. Robe here with his GTR mid-off road, getting the hang of the F50, the cheater car. He's gonna be pointed at and laughed at by everyone else who didn't take the cheater car. Maybe he didn't get the memo. All the guys crossing the finish line, including Monty. We're just waiting for Redbeard. So we got Gabriel Pitt, not sure who that guy is. So who is Gabriel Pitt? I wonder if that's Batista, who said he was gonna join as well. Right, who is here on Twitch with us? Let us know who you're cheering for, guys. We're about to start. Just waiting for Redbeard as well to come back. And we're gonna get going. Just waiting for the last guys to join. Redbeard is back, he changed his account. Right, we've got Dom Mitsakos and Evil Melon here on Twitch. Good morning, guys. So these guys here, I know that they have not been invited. Right, we are ready to start. With those who are here and those who are not are gonna miss out. We are 13 minutes late from the start. Right, we're gonna start. Usual rules apply, so we're gonna have 3 qualifying rounds, 2 semifinals, and 1 final. We're gonna be splitting the qualifying rounds into 2 races as usual. So we're gonna start with Q1. Quali 1, race 1. We have Monty, Costas, Rolbay, Pellegrino, also Victory Ring, and Socrates. We got 3 men from the Greek squad, all in the same race. It's gonna be interesting. There are no tire choices today. There's only 1 tire compound available, no joker lap either. That's because of the length of the track and the speed of the cars. We don't want to spend all day here. We've got stuff to do after this. And Batista Araújo just joined as well. He's in race 2. I'm just gonna let him know that he's in race 2. So that's Monty, Costas, Robe, Pellegrino, Victory Ring. Yes, need to change the laps. Thanks, Vic. Event settings. 3 laps. Right. Let's get racing. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 Classics. We are at Laguna Seca, driving cars older than 1999. Look at that beautiful variety. We've got Porsche Carrera 1993, two GTRs from 94, a 71 Ferrari, another old Porsche, and a Honda S2000. It's a huge variety here. We've got 3 laps, no joker lap. What can they do? And it's green light, and the race is on. The GTR's eating the Porsche alive from the start. It's a very good start there from Costas. He's holding Robey there on the outside line. Monty's trying to get space there, but Robey with a great move gets past Costas already right at the start, and Pellegrino jumping up to 3rd place. It's a good start there from the Brazilian driver. Monty losing several positions there at the start. Victory rang with the older Porsche in chase mode, and Soccer driving with a Honda. Start at the back, staying at the back. It's a good thing here. Everybody going for as much fun as possible. Big variety of cars. It's awesome to see that. Robey with a classic HKS livery. Super famous classic Gran Turismo 2, 3, whatever in there. They're coming up to the corkscrew. Let's see what they can do with these Comfort Soft tires. It'll be quite tricky to keep these cars on the track. There's Robey, safe. Costas, safe. Whoop, Pellegrino wobbling a little bit there. Almost lost the position to Monty. And that's Victory Ring losing position to Soccer driving. Soccer is going up 1 position there with his Honda. Pellegrino down to 4th. Robey already opening a 3-second gap there to Costas. It's Costas' first ever event here with us. He's Don Mitsaku's brother. Decided to join last minute there. Didn't have a lot of practice, but he's doing quite well, holding himself in 2nd place there with a 4-wheel drive car. Helps a lot. Pellegrino with the classic Ferrari in P3. And look at Socrates there going up to 4th past Monty. Come around the hairpin there, turn 1. Victory Ring, yes, past Monty. Classic Porsche versus even more classic Porsche there. I thought the Honda S2000 is because it was from the year 2000, but apparently it's not, so fair enough. Pellegrino there with the purple sector, but that's lap 2, so it doesn't matter a lot. Losing a little bit of ground there to Costas. Meanwhile, Robey 4.7 second gap. Everybody thought he was gonna get the Porsche. Super fast car, but he went for his favorite livery. Ooh, little mistake there from Robey. Goes out in the dirt. Thankfully, he's got a 4-wheel drive car. That helps it to stay on the track. Pellegrino is closing into Costas. 1 second gap only. But Socrates, half a second to Pellegrino. Can Socrates come from the back to 3rd place? Are we gonna have a Greek 1, 2, 3 here at Q1 race 1? That's gonna be interesting. Pellegrino closing in. He managed to gap Socrates a little bit. Further there at the back, Monty probably had a little mistake. He's now 4 seconds off the back of Victory Ring. Victory Ring struggling there with the Porsche. Looks beautiful though, that Rothmans Porsche livery, rally car livery. Socrates cannot close the gap there onto Pellegrino, but Pellegrino managed to get past Costas. Pellegrino up to P2. Let's have a look at that overtake again. Coming down the main straight. Got on the inside. Classic pass. No trouble whatsoever. Where's Robey? Huge 6.5 second gap. Doing what he does best, that is flying with clear track. Pellegrino the uphill. Now you got a Greek battle here between Costas and Socrates. Socrates gets past around the outside. That Honda is quite good actually. Surprisingly good, the Honda. Costas in 4th, Victory Ring 5th, and Monty in 6th. We're all here for the punter. And these guys are doing it really well. One corner left for Robey. He's gonna come to get a checkered flag. There he comes a little bit too wide there on the dirt, but it doesn't matter. He's got 7.5 seconds gap. And KSER Robey wins the first race of the day here at Laguna Seca in the N300 Classics. Pellegrino takes second. Soccer driving followed really closely by Costas, 3rd and 4th. Victory Ring 5th, and Monty there only 6th place. It's a good first race, a big variety there in the grid. That's what we want to see. Well done, Robey, taking the first win of the day. As usual, we're gonna save the replay, and here are the race results. We got another random guy here. Unfortunately, it's a private party. Right, race 2. Who do we have? Let's get William Toady up front, followed by Myth, Ralph Rod, Redbeard, Batista Araujo, Pickerick, and Don Mitsakos. Just gotta get the results here one more time. Technical difficulties on our side. Got it. Right, let's get the guys in order. We have Toady up front with the classic Subaru. Myth Ralph Rod with the F50. Redbeard with the Pantera. Batista also with the Pantera. Pickerick with the Miura, and Don with the Pantera. Wow. So this guys, it was my favorite car and they all went for it. Good stuff. Ready to race. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 Classics at Laguna Seca. We're only driving cars older than 1999. Look at the beautiful variety in the grid. Subaru, Ferrari, De Tomaso, and Lamborghini Miura. Pickerick's been farming the whole week to buy that car. 15 million credits to buy this thing here. I hope it's fast. Let's see what he can do. Toady with the Subaru should have an advantage at the start. The 4-wheel drive. And there they go. The Pantera's there at the back. It's going to be an interesting battle here into turn 1. Myth Ralph Rod already with a penalty. How did he get a penalty here in a straight line? Crazy. But he gets past William Toady already. And Don Mitsakos having a fight there with Pickerick. Pickerick around the outside with the Miura. Getting overtaken by the Pantera. Beautiful livery there by Don Mitsakos. I'm loving it. Meanwhile, Redbeard and Batista there further back. Batista said he literally just came back from the bar, from the pub. So he had a few beers, so excuse him if he crashes into anyone. Meanwhile, Myth Ralph Rod opening 1.5 seconds gap already. Whoop, a little bit too wide there. Almost a mistake. Toady holding on to second place with the Subaru. Meanwhile, Don and Pickerick in a close battle for third. This race might be decided on the penalties here. If you get a penalty in the corkscrew, it's going to be really difficult to pay it before the end of the race. It's only 3 laps as well, so there's not a lot of wiggle room. Redbeard trying to close the gap, and Batista falling behind a little bit. Ralph Rudd already with a 2 seconds gap. That F50 is way too powerful. Cody doing what he can to catch up. But here's the battle of the race. It's Domitsakos versus Pickerick. Let's go on board with Pickerick in the classic Lamborghini Miura as he chases Domitsakos. Don's got a baby on board there in the car. I hope he's not carrying the baby on that Pantera. A little bit wide there for Don. Pickerick keeps a tighter line. This is a very tricky track to overtake. It's not a lot of opportunities. Little mistake from Don, goes a little bit wide. Rear right onto the dirt, and he's got a 2/10 penalty there that he's trying to get rid of. They're closing in onto Toady in the Subaru as they come into the corkscrew. The 3 are very close there, while Myth Ralph Rod putting a 4.7 seconds gap into everyone. Toady is losing ground. The Pantera is really fast. Coming into the final lap. How are the other 2 Panteras here? Redbeard falling back a little bit. And Batista 20 seconds from the leader. Struggling to close the gap. It's got a lot of camber on that Pantera there. Ralph Rod with a 1:39.7 is a very good lap. And Toady now he is at risk in the 2nd place. The Subaru is very fast off the line. But look at Domitsakos and Pickerick both closing in really fast. We're gonna have a battle in our hands here in the final few laps, ladies and gentlemen. Who you think is gonna take this one? Guys in the chat. 2nd place goes to Toady, Mitsakos, or Pickerick. It's gonna be tight. It's hard to overtake. Is anyone going for a dive there in the corkscrew? Some gonna make a mistake there. Look at Don, a little bit wide there, almost a mistake just because I said. Pickerick puts the car side by side. He's gonna have the inside of the corkscrew. He's already ahead. And he passes. Pickerick, oh, a little mistake there, and he gets overtaken again. Domitsakos gets the position back. Let's go up front there because Smith, Ralph Rod, 7 seconds gap, about to finish the race, and there's Domitsakos there in 3rd. Smith, Ralph Rod with the F50. He's gonna get the win here at Q1 Race 2. No challenge for him with that car at all. DVM William Toady managed to hold on to 2nd with the Subaru. Very good job. Domitsakos holds Pickerick, a battle for 3rd until the last second. Redbeard comes in 5th place. There with his green Pantera, sideways across the line, hits the wall. And Batista, a little bit further back, after a few beers, takes 6th place. It's a very good race there, almost everybody with a penalty, but Myth Ralph Rod takes an easy win with the Ferrari F50. Let's get the replay and the times. We've got a couple of Spanish random guys here. Quick warm-up before Q2. Right, warm-up session while we get the live timing sheets updated. Guys, they're doing a quick warm-up. Robey up front, Victory. He does need a little bit of warming up with those with that Porsche. Very tail heavy, hard to control, but we know he likes a challenge. Soccer driving with a Honda. I did not expect to see a Honda here. Pickerick was training with the NSX, a classic NSX, but it was a bit tricky to handle. Mid rough rod with the F50, Pickerick with the Miura, Pellegrino with the old school Ferrari. This Pantera is quite an interesting car there. I picked it by chance. Did a setup, shared with some of the guys. I think Battista might be using it, even though it's got a lot more camber than I remember having in my car. Mounting his debut here for Rallycross. I think we got quite a couple of first timers here actually. So Battista is his first ever time racing with us. Monty is his first time as well, and Costas is also his first time. So a couple of new faces. Always good to have new people here with us. Love that camera shot there. How are the guys doing there with the warm-up? Are they gonna go faster in Q2? Live timing sheets updated. Let's get ready for Q2. Okay, Q2 race 1. Robey with the fastest time in Q1, followed by William Tody, Sock Art of Driving, Pickerick, also Victory Ring, and Redbeard. So 6 drivers in each race. They're gonna get ready, and then we go. This is Robey, Tody, Socrates, Pickerick, Vic, and Redbeard. Right, we've got one person there that shouldn't be in this race. That's Battista. Just waiting for him to unready himself. Right, we're good to go. Let's get racing. Robey sunbathing there in the sand, doing donuts. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 Classics. We are in Laguna Seca with cars older than 1999. This is Q2 race 1 and we've got Robey, William Tody, Soccer driving, Pickerick, Victor Ring and Redbeard. Redbeard changed his car there. We're gonna let him off. Ready to race. And there they go. It was a very good, very tight start there between the two four-wheel drive cars in the front row. Tody and Robey. Pickerick with the Miura fighting Socrates with the S600. Did someone get stuck there? I think someone got stuck there. Gonna have to go for a restart. I think it was Victory Ring. Yeah, Victory Ring got stuck. So Victory Ring is gonna rejoin. So Victory Ring rejoining, so he's gonna be sent to the back row. Well, he was already starting in P5, so it doesn't matter a lot. So let's go take 2. So we only do 1 restart. Link 3, Don is asking for link 3. So Victory Ring saying that Batista never left the grid. Weird. I'm just gonna put the link tree here that Don is asking for. So if you wanna look at the live timings, you can just click on the link in the chat. So Victory Ring now at the back of the pack. Let's go again. Here we go again for Q2 race 1 in the RXGT N300 Classics event. We are in Laguna Seca for the first time ever. Trying something different with cars, trying something different with the track as well. And we got a huge mix of cars here, 6 different cars in the grid. Nissan GTR, Subaru, Honda S2000, Lamborghini Miura, Pantera de Tomaso and Porsche. What can they do? Let's see if Victory Ring is gonna start this time. Yes, he does. It's a very good start from everyone. The 2 four-wheel drive cars in the front with a slight advantage of the line. And Pickerick and Soccer driving there already battling in turn 1. It's a very good start from Victory Ring as well. Ooh, a little bit of too much contact. In turn 1, Soccer is literally sideways, but managed to hold that Honda, keep the Honda on the track. Redbeard is following Soccer is very closely there. He's back to the Pantera, as he should. Meanwhile, Robe already 2.1 seconds gap to everyone. He's flying with that GTR. Toad is struggling a little bit with grip. He's got the custom license plate there on that Subaru carbon fiber hood as well, as he gets overtaken by Pickerick. Pickerick is learning that getting the ropes of that Miura there, and he is flying into the corkscrew. A little bit of contact there between Toady and Victory Ring. Toady loses a little bit of control there, loses the position almost to Soccer driving. Really close there with the fake taxi livery, as Redbeard is fighting to keep the car on the track. There he goes on to the dirt again. The battle for fourth. Toady and Socrates. Honda versus Subaru. And look at Pickerick, he's gapping Victor Rain by quite a bit now. That Miura is not half bad. But look at this battle here, Toady on the inside, Socrates trying to get around the outside. A little bit of contact between the two. It's lap 2 off 3. It's a really hard track to overtake. That turn 1 there is one of the prime spots for overtaking if you're brave enough to go for a lunge. Let's go on board with Soccer driving here. Steering wheel on the right hand side because this is a Japanese car. For those who don't know, just like in the UK, the steering wheel is on the right hand side here in Japan. Very nice dashboard. Trying to close the gap. Victory Ring is losing a little bit of time as well up front. They come to the corkscrew one more time. Toady gets the best of it. Holds on to fourth. Socrates is trying to close the gap, but he can't, and Redbeard is 6 seconds behind. Really struggling there with the Pantera. Robe with a penalty there, probably cutting corners. Let's see his fastest lap. 140.2. Not too bad. Pickerick in the 42s there with the Miura. Victor Rain quite comfortable in third place now. Here the helicopter cam. And Soccer driving, he managed to get past Toady. We're gonna try to get a replay on that at some point. Let's see if we can get that that overtake around the outside there into the final corner. And he managed to outrace Toady into turn 1. It's a very brave move there from Socrates. Good and brave. Back to the helicopter camera. Soccer is holding Toady there. Behind him. Meanwhile, KSER Robe, defending champion, lecturing everyone here with the Nissan GTR. Huge gap, 7.3 seconds to Pickerick, just a few corners left. The battle for fourth here is still on. There comes Robe, 1 corner to go. He's trying to get rid of the penalty there. That penalty might hurt him. If he takes that 1 second extra, he might not take P1. There he goes, gets rid of the penalty. Another win for him. Pickerick's gonna take second place. It's a very good race. Victor Reng learning the Porsche finally takes third. Sock Art of driving fourth. Toady sideways across the line in fifth. And Redbeard in sixth. The guys may have forgotten doing donuts across the line is not a good thing. You lose time. And this is all about time. KSER Obey, the HKS Hyper Oil GTR takes another win. Here are the race results. 140.2. Slightly better lap than he was in race 1. He could have gone faster in lap 3, but he had to get rid of the penalty. Let's go to Q2, race 2. We've got Myth Ralph Rod. Where is he? Here. Myth Ralph Rod, Pellegrino, Don Mitsakos, Costas Sakos, sorry. Monty and Batista. Here are the 6 guys in race 2. Right, they're all ready. Wait, Don is supposed to be in this race. He's not ready. And there's one too many there. Socrates. He raced. He needs to get out. So just waiting for Socrates to remove the car from the track, and we go. Let's put the other guys in order in the meantime. That is Myth Ralph Rod, followed by Pellegrino, Don, Costas, Monty and Batista. Yes. Ready to race? Here we go again. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is Q2 Race 2 in the N300 Classics event. We have Myth Ralph Rod up front, followed by UDI Pellegrino, Don Mitsakos, Coco Sakos, Monty and Batista Araujo. Changed cars as well. Gonna just turn a blind eye to that. Ready to race. And there they go. They all managed to start this time. Myth Ralph Rod with a very good start there with the Ferrari, with the F50. Pellegrino goes backwards with his Ferrari. Well, Costa's a little bit too wide there into turn 1. That allows Pellegrino to jump up to 2nd place. Actually, Pellegrino goes into the dirt there a little bit too wide. Here they come. Pellegrino is down to 5th place behind Monty. Batista with the GTR now in P6, while Myth Ralph Rod putting a gap onto everyone. Costas in his debut, being chased by his brother right behind with the Pantera. While Monty there in his debut as well with the Porsche, fighting for a podium finish in this quali race. If you're new to Rallycross GT, we are racing here for the best total time. Look at that battle there in the corkscrew. Sorry to cut off there. Pellegrino gets a few positions there, up to 3rd. Very good move. Don got the worst of it, fell down to 5th place. It's Monty there. Stays in 4th. So if you're new to Rallycross GT, we are fighting for the best total race time. So at the end of the race, we look at the total time and put in our live spreadsheet where we see where each driver sits, and they score points based on that, and then that decides who goes to the semi-finals or not. GT Fox, Rob Souza, boa noite, Kurt. Bom dia, Robson. Sempre um prazer ter você aqui com a gente. Bem-vindo ao Rallycross GT. Monty there and Pellegrino, beautiful fight. There for P3, the Porsche and the Ferrari. And the Pantera. Oh, Pellegrino a little bit too sideways there. Lose a little bit of grip. He's got the inside line, but it's too difficult there to make a pass. Monty with the Porsche onto the dirt. Pellegrino managed to go around the outside and steals third place. It's a good move by Pellegrino, and now Don Mitsakos is trying to come there and get a bit of Monty as well. Don's got the inside. Monty goes wide, touches the dirt. They go side by side here into the uphill, into the corkscrew. Don's got the inside, and he gets the pass. Don Mitsakos up to 4th place. Let's have a look at Faf Batista Araujo. He's struggling here with the GTR as well. 4-wheel drive car is slightly easier to drive, but not too easy, is it? Monty's not gonna give up. He wants that P4 back. He's gonna chase Don Mitsakos to the end. Meanwhile, Costas lost the position to Pellegrino as well. Probably a mistake somewhere down the line. Pellegrino got past. The battle is still on, and Monty's back. He gets the pass on Don Mitsakos. P4 for him again. That's the kind of stuff we want to see. A lot of battles on the track. Our second ever Canadian driver here, Monty. Mates with Pickerick, another driver from the Car of the Week challenge. Car of the Week as well is the second largest group of drivers here in RXGT. We've got the Greek squad, we've got the Car of the Week guys, and then we got everyone else. Battle for third now, a three-way here as we go uphill, side by side, a little bit of contact there. Monty holds on to third, Costas holds fourth, and Don Mitsakos gets the worst of it, goes onto the dirt, falls down to fifth. It's not over yet. Corkscrew for the last time here in Q2 race 2. All very tidy around it. Smith, Ralph Rod, look at that, a mistake. We got just in time there, a big mistake from Smith. Ralph Rod touches the dirt, spins, hits the wall. But thankfully he had so much advantage to Pellegrino that it did not cost him the win. Pellegrino takes second place. Good job there with the classic Ferrari. Costas with a penalty. He's gonna lose the P3. Monty takes it. Don Mitsakos takes fifth, and Batista takes P6. It's a very good race there. Myth Rofrod takes the win despite that huge mistake there in the final corner. Here are the results. I think it's going to be between the F50 from Ralph Rod and the GTR from Road Bay. Right, a quick warm-up for the guys while we get the live timing sheet. Daigo 1995, thank you for the follow, mates. Welcome to Rallycross GT. Let's go take my Pantera for a spin around Laguna Seca. We are racing N300 Classic cars. cars built before 1999. That was a penalty for sure. That's a little bit too much. Yeah, 1 second penalty. It's really difficult to drive too close with these cars here. They don't have very good brakes. They don't have grip at all because we are driving comfort tires. Cutting corner there again. Vargas. Hey mate, thanks for joining us. That was a little bit too late on the brakes. Gonna have to go sideways as well. Saved it. So we're just finishing to update a live timing sheet. Abusing track limits, are we? Yes, we are. Right, I just got notice here the live timing sheets are ready. Let's get ready to race again. We're going to Q3 now. Q3 race 1. KSER roll bay again up front. Fastest time one more time here is roll bay, followed by Pickerick, Victory Rain, Toady, Costas and Batista. We've got one uninvited guest here. He's gonna have to go. Vargas, I'm good, mate. It's been a good day so far, loads of battles. We've got 5 more races to go today. So buckle up and get ready. Let's get the guys in order. So that's roll bay up front, followed by Pickerick, Victory Rain, Toady, Costas and Batista. Socrates is not in this one. Right, they're all ready. Let's get racing. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 Classics at Laguna Seca with cars built before 1999. Let's get ready to race. This is Q3 race 1, the last qualifier round of the day. We got 2 qualifying races left, this one and one more, and then the top 10 men will proceed to the semi-finals. Look at the variety of machines we have here. KSER roll bay with the HKS flying off the line. Here they come a little bit too bumpy there at the start, with the guys in the middle of the pack fighting for positions. Tody going backwards there with the Subaru. Costas around the outside. Look at that move there, a little bit too keen. And there goes his race. Here up front we have Pickerick holding on to second, followed really closely there by his mate Victory Rain, who also goes wide and loses the position to DVM William Tody. Tody with the classic Subaru, very good off the line, but the Subaru unfortunately not as fast on the straights. He's doing a good job there. Custom license plate. Victory Rain was struggling with his Porsche in Q1, but he's been catching up, getting faster and faster. Batista, ooh, hit the wall. How did he hit the wall on the inside there? I have no idea, but he picked up some terminal damage there in the front left of the car. And there goes his qualifying round. Robey with the penalty, cutting corners there, proving the corkscrew. We've seen one big mistake already in this corner, the sequence of corners. Are we gonna see another one? They all coming quite tidy here now. In line. Pickerick leading this second pack with a Miura. 1 second gap to Tody, 1 second gap to Victory Rain, 3 seconds gap to Costas. And where's Batista? After hitting the wall there, he's really struggling to make up the time. He's not giving up. Robey goes a little bit wide. Robey's been leading from start to finish pretty much every race, as it happens, you know, as he usually does. He said he was not gonna pick his fastest car just because he wanted to have some fun. Still smashing everyone here. Next race, Robey is gonna have handicap. He's gonna only drive with comfort hard tires while everyone else is on soft. Pickerick holds on to second, followed by Tody and Victory Rain. That Porsche, they're really hard to keep on track, but Vic's getting faster and faster with it. Classic Rothmans livery. A little bit wide, kept it out of the dirt. That's what we saw from Myth Rob Fraud in Q2. Was a little bit too wide there and ended up spinning his Ferrari F50. But this is still struggling there. He's trying to catch up. He's too far behind. The only way he's gonna catch up if someone else makes a mistake. You can follow the live timing sheets here in the link in the chat, linktree/rallycrossgt, and you can see how each driver is doing live. We've got 12 drivers today. The top 10 go through to the semi-finals. The bottom 2, they're out. Who's it gonna be? Final lap here in this race, and Robey leading by 6.2 seconds over Pickerick. Look at this beautiful sunset here in Laguna Seca. As they come into this uphill, it's gonna look super cool in the pictures after the race. There comes Robey in the corkscrew. Pickerick a little bit aggressive there, but tidy. Victory Rain really ballsy there, getting this rear engine, rear wheel drive Porsche in this track. And here comes Robey with a 1:39.9 in the previous laps, a very good time. Can he make it even better? Gotta get rid of the penalty first. No, 140.4, but still takes another win. Pickerick, second place one more time. Followed by Todi with a Subaru. Victor ranked fourth with the Porsche. Costas with the GTR. He does not get rid of the penalty. So that gets 1 second added to his time. And Batista Araujo takes P6. His debut here. You see, guys, that's what happens when you come straight from the pub to the track. Don't do that. Bad race, bad race. KSER Robe with another win. He won Q1, Q2, Q3. Can he get a clean sweep? Let's wait and see. Let's get the times. If you don't know what the clean sweep is it's like when you win all the qualifying rounds, when you win the semi-final and the finals, like literally win absolutely everything. As it stands, the only man who can deny him a clean sweep is Smith Ralph Rod. He needs a good time here now in Q3. As we go now. Q3 race 2. That's Smith Ralph Rod up front. Followed by Pellegrino, Socrates, Monty, Don and Redbeard. Where's Redbeard? I cannot see Redbeard. We lost Redbeard. Let me go quickly check on him on WhatsApp. He was having connection problems earlier on, so just checking where he is. He should be coming back, I hope. It's the final qualifier round of the day. Just gonna give another minute literally to see if Redbeard is gonna come back. If not, we're gonna go without him. 5-car race. Yeah, we don't know where he is. We're gonna go without him. Let's get the guys in order. So that's Smith, Ralph Rod up front, followed by Pellegrino, Socrates, Monty and Don. That's it. Let's get racing. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 Classics event, and this is the final qualifier round of today. This is Q3 race 2. Places in the semi-finals still up for grabs. Who's gonna be in, who's gonna be out. Smith Ralph Rod up front with the Ferrari F50, followed by Pellegrino with the Ferrari 365, followed by Sock Art of Driving in the Honda S2000, Monty in the Porsche Carrera, and Don Misakis in the De Tomaso Pantera. It's race time, here they go. It's a very good start there from Pellegrino on the inside, but it's hard to match the pace of the F50. Is he gonna go for a lunge? Let's wait. He does not go for a lunge. And Monty trying to get past around the outside. Socrates on the inside there as well. A lot of changes of positions there at the start. Socrates is driving really well that Honda S2000. even though it doesn't have a rear wing. You guys know me, I don't like cars without rear wings. Can't wait for GT7. Can put wings on every car. Tommy Sacco's in 4th. Socrates up to 3rd there. Can Pellegrino challenge Myth Rough Rod, or at least minimize damage? The F50 there, way too fast for this category. We did ban a few cars. We banned the Ford GT and the Mazda RX 500 because they're way too powerful. We didn't ban the F50. So it was up for grabs. Most people chose not to pick it, but it was there. Ooh, a little bit of a sideways action here, and Socrates cannot hold the car, and he ends up hitting the wall. Lost control there in the corkscrew. Let's see what happened. A little bit too keen on the throttle there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And there he goes. Sad there for Soccer driving. He was driving really well. And that's Myth Rough Rod staying on the lead. Huge gap to everyone. 2 seconds already. But Pellegrino is getting faster and faster as well with this Ferrari. He was complaining to me earlier that a lot of the settings in this car are locked. You can see the suspension is old school. You can't really make many changes to this car. He was struggling with the setup. Monty, he's up to 3rd place after Socrates spun. He inherited 1 position, but also got past Don Mitsakos here in the Pantera. I think Don's got the nicest livery here of the day. That's gonna look great on Instagram later on. A little bit wide there for Monty, almost a mistake. 1.5 laps left to go. Pellegrino trying what he can to close the gap onto Rough Rod. But it's all about damage management here. But we've seen Rough Rod making a mistake before. Let's not hope for it, but you know, it could happen again. And just because I said, look at that, almost touched the dirt there. But that's Pellegrino in the background, who almost goes for a full spin. Managed to get the car back on the track. Good handling there by Pellegrino. Let's have a quick look at that. Comes down the corner a little bit too fast. All wheels on the dirt, but managed to bring the car back. Good driving there by Pellegrino. Monty holding on to 3rd, but Don is right there, trying to steal the position. Pellegrino now down 6 seconds to Rough Rod. Unfortunately, lost too much time. It's a great race there by Myth Rough Rod. It's gonna be definitely between him and Robe. Can Rough Rod deny Robe a clean sweep? Can he take the win even? It's gonna be very tight. Final time here on the corkscrew in the qualifying rounds. Very tidy. Just 2 corners to go. Here at the back we got Pellegrino. Don Mitsakos managed to get past Monty. Changes of positions there at the back. And Myth Rough Rod. Final corner. He's gonna take another win here in race 2, Q3 race 2. Myth Rough Rod. Pellegrino's 2nd place there. Just about. I think he's got this one. Yes, Pellegrino 2nd, Don Mitsakos in 3rd, Monty 4th, Socrates 5th place. Here are the results. And that's Myth Rough Rod with another win. Let's get the results. Coelho 1989, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you for the follow. Right, so now we got all qualifying rounds done and dusted. Let's get the times in and see who goes through to the semifinals and who doesn't. Let's get rid of the random guys here, because this is a private party. The driver's got a few more minutes to warm up while we get the live timing sheets.
Svignala.
You can see the smoke down the track. Just enough to loosen off the over left rear tire.
So just 1 second, let me just double check the timing sheets here. So just gonna double check here the live timing sheet. I think, well, Redbeard did not race Q3, so he's definitely out. So we've got the results in. If you want to check the results, you can just click the link here in the chat. Oh, that's not it. Those are the driver names. Where is the link? There you go. Just click on this link. Let's get confirmation. So here are the results. Redbeard with 10 points. He's out. In P11, Batista with 11 points. They're both out. So these are the two drivers that will not go any further today. Let's get ready for semifinals. Before I forget, we change the laps to 4 laps. Right, it is time. Semi-final 1, we've got KSER Rolbay, Pickerick, Toady, Victory Ring, and Monty. All the 3 Card of the Week drivers are in here. That's Pickerick, Victory Ring, and Monty. The whole squad in here. One of them's gonna get to the final. At least one. Can they bully Toddy out of the way and make it 2 out of 3? Can they bully both Toddy and Robe out of the way and get the whole car of the week crew into the finals? That would be interesting. Let's get them in order. Robe, Pickle, Toddy, Vic, and Monty. That's it. Just waiting for Pellegrino to get out of the track, and we go. Right, it's race time. Let me just have a big sip of water here because it's gonna be exciting. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 Classics, and this is semi-final 1. Let's get ready for some crazy action because we've got a Nissan GTR, Lamborghini Miura, Subaru Impreza, and 2 classic 911s in the track. All cars manufactured before 1999. N300 Classics semi-final 1, and it's on. Robe with a very good start there, and so is William Toddy with a 4-wheel drive power. Jumps to P2, while we have Pickerick and the Porsches fighting at the back for the scraps. Pickerick around the outside, very bold move there. Helicopter camera. But Toddy holds on to second. There's a very good job there from the Subaru driver. As Robe is already disappearing up front. Pickerick in the Miura, 15 million credits worth that car. Been farming the whole week to buy that. It's not too bad either. It's quite fast on the straights. But little mistake there from Toddy. Goes wide, that allows Pickerick through, and the 2 Porsches there in a great fight. The slightly more modern Porsche getting the advantage is in P4, while Vic in the 81 911 is in P5. They're coming up here into the corkscrew. Wait for it, and no tears this time. They all managed to get past unscathed, while Pickerick is up to P2, 3 seconds behind defending champion KSER Robe, and just half a second ahead of the pack. Everything to play for here in the semi-finals still. Only the top 3 will proceed, the bottom 2 they go home. As it stands, is the 2 Porsches. Mounting his debut here. He's in P5, needs to do a little bit more work if he wants to get to the final. Victory ring right there, hitting the posts. But he needs to get past William Toddy, one of our veteran drivers. Pickerick doing a good job holding that Miura on the track. He's got P2 and 2.5 laps left to go. Meanwhile, Robe already 4.7 seconds gap. He is flying. A little bit too wide, but staying out of the dirt. Into the corkscrew. He comes. No corner cutting, and there he goes. And here further back, the 2 Porsches there having a fight fighting for position in the corkscrew. Not the best place to try to overtake, but this track does not offer many overtaking opportunities, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And here, side by side, Victory Ring there, just about holding on to fourth. Monty trying to go around the outside. He's got the inside now. He's gonna go side by side. Drag race into turn one. Monty's got the better line. Can he complete the move? Yes, he can. He's already ahead before the corner. That's Monty up to P4. Toady staying there in P3. With one and a bit laps left to go. That's Monty up to fourth, but still 1.5 seconds behind William Toady, who is 1 second behind Pickerick. It's not over yet. Top three go through. Monty just needs a little bit more push, and he can do it. Here's Robey leading the pack as usual, 7 seconds ahead. Very, very tidy there across the corkscrew. So is everyone else, very tidy there. Victory Ring now unable to match the pace of the Carrera RS. I think the big wing at the back works for something. Still 1.2 from Toady. It will be great for Monty in his debut to get a place in the finals, but he's still got work to do. As it stands, that's Robey, our defending champion, leading from start to finish. Pickerick, kind of the man with the Lamborghini Miura, a little bit wide there, almost a mistake. And Toady here with the Subaru. A little bit more work to be done there for this man if he wants to get a place in the finals. Oh, a little mistake there from Toady into the dirt. We got a fight now, guys. Half a second gap between Toady and Monty. Can Monty do it? He's side by side. He's got the inside line now. It's gonna get tricky for Toady to hold the position. And Monty is up to P3. Hits the sausage curb, almost lose control, but not enough for Toady to overtake. Into the corkscrew they go. Half a lap left to go. Can Toady get his position back? Disaster for the Brazilian. One little mistake and his final position is gone. Here comes KSER Robey, leading from start to finish, about to win semi-final 1. Again, here he comes, almost 10 seconds gap. KSER Robey wins semi-final 1, followed by Pickerick. It's gonna take P2. And we have a drag race to the finish here between Monty and Toady, and that's Monty with a P3. 2/10 ahead. And Victory Ring only in P5. What a finish. Monty in his debut race here, guaranteeing a place in the final, but there's Robey with the win in semi-final 1. Who's gonna be in the pole position in the final. Here are the results for semi-final 1. Robey with the win with the Nissan GT-R, Pickerick in the Miura P2, and Monty with a great overtake in the final lap in P3, guaranteeing his place in the final. Precise RNG, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome to Rallycross GT, and let's go to semi-final 2. Who do we have? Myth Ralph Rod, UDI Pellegrino, Sock Art of Driving, Don Mitsakos and Coco Sakos. So we got the whole family here. So Don and Costas, their brothers, and Socrates is their cousin. So we got the whole family here in the same race. Well, let's hope that this race doesn't cause some family issues there at the end. Sorry, my controller is playing up. Yes, they are all in position. Just waiting for Roll Bay to leave the track. Victor Rain there saying that he should have kept the GT40 hidden. Well, we all knew the GT40 was a cheater car, mate. Precise RNG, nice commentary though. Thanks, mate. Yeah, welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 event. It's just like a fun event. It's not part of our regular season. It's just our road to GT7. We got this event and we got one more coming after this, the weekend before GT7 is released. Ready to race? Semi-final 2. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is semi-final 2 in the N300 Classics event. Myth Ralph Rod with the Ferrari F50 up front, followed by UDI Pellegrino with the Ferrari 365 in second, followed by Sock Art of Driving, the Honda S2000, Don Mitsakos in the De Tomaso Pantera, and Costas in the Nissan GTR. Ready to race? And there they go. It's a very good start there from Pellegrino. Ralph Rod is not very quick in the reaction today. But look at Sock Art of Driving. Already got Pellegrino around the outside into turn 1. Super bold move there from Socrates. But Pellegrino's got the inside line. He's got the advantage. But that advantage now goes to Sock Art of Driving because the next corner is to the right. Sock Art of Driving up to P2. I think those two guys are not seeing each other because they're literally pushing there. It's not ideal. But let's keep going. So let's assume those two cannot see each other. Costas and Don here, the two brothers, fighting for position. Who's gonna take this one? Don is the veteran, Costas in his debut. As Smith Ralph Rod already puts 1 second gap over Pellegrino and Socrates. It's a shame that the two cannot see each other. They would have made a great race there between the two. Pellegrino's falling back a little bit. The Ferrari is really hard to control. This is kind of like a banter event with random cars. So N300 Classics, only cars manufactured before 1999. And you can see a couple of weird things here. That's what we wanted to see. Different cars. We're super excited for GT7. More variety of cars, more tuning options. It opens so many more possibilities for our tournaments. We normally race Group B cars, rally cars, with sports tires. We had the N500 4-wheel drive challenge a couple of weeks ago with only 4-wheel drive cars. This is the N300 Classics. You know, we always try to do different things. GT7 is just gonna allow us to do a lot more crazy things. We don't have the usual rallycross rules of Joker Lap today, because the track is too long, the pit is too long here, the cars are too slow. But usually you gotta pass through the pits once per race. Pellegrino there chasing Socrates in the Honda. Unfortunately, I think they cannot see each other, so they might just go through, or like have some visual glitch between the two, as you see there. It's the kind of thing that we hope is fixed in GT7. This glitch where drivers cannot see each other. They're bang on same pace there, which is cool. We might just have to reset the lobby before the final to make sure that they can see each other in the final. Costas in 4th, ahead of his brother Don, here in P5. The veteran brother not doing so well here with the Pantera, but that is my favorite livery of the day. Myth Rod with a good gap there in the front, 4 seconds in a 1:40.2 fastest lap. It's not the fastest lap of the day. I think the fastest lap of the day is between him and Robe. It's 1:39 something. Let's see, when these two they face each other in the final, who's gonna come out on top. Socrates and Pellegrino, two very experienced drivers as well in Rallycross GT. Pellegrino is the only driver who's been with us since the very beginning of RXGT, since season 0, the end of 2020. He's been with us season 0, 1, 2 and 3. Pretty much all the other standalone events like this one. So he loves RXGT. Just a shame there with this connection bug between the two. But that's gonna give us some nice pictures for Instagram as well. Oh, we have a fight between the brothers here. Let's keep an eye on that as well. Don going around the outside with the Pantera. Who's gonna win this drag race now to turn 1? The Panteras, you can really stretch the gears quite a lot. Don wins a drag race, but Costas got the inside line and he's gonna stay in P4. A little bit of contact there between the two. That's between brothers, so I don't care. They can kill each other there on the track and sort it out over a pint after the race. That's a good thing. That's a good thing about racing with friends. You know, like no hard feelings after the race. Myth Rod leading from start to finish, 6 seconds gap. He's gonna take this one into the corkscrew. Very, very tidy there. 2 corners to go for him. Well, 3 corners. Here he comes. No trouble whatsoever at this race. Gonna guarantee he's placing P2 to start the final. Myth Rod with the Ferrari F50 is gonna take the win here at semi-final 2 in the N300 Classics. There he comes, takes the win. Pellegrino edges Sock Art of Driving for P2. Socrates P3. Costas in his debut beats his brother for P4. And Don takes P5. That is semi-final 2, 2 Ferraris and a Honda in the final. Myth Rod with another win. So the replay, and here are the race results. So Precise RNG is asking, what's the car limiting this race here today? N300 before 1999. That's the rule. So the S2000 is bang on the limit there. 99. Right, it's time for the final, guys. Final race of the day. The fastest man here in RXGT N300 Classics. It is time. Costas and Don there. Certainly had a lot of fun this race. Right, who's in the final? That is KSER Robey up front, Mithra Off-Road, Pickerick, Pellegrino, Monty, and Sock Art of Driving. So I just said something in Greek there in the chat. If you guys don't know, so malaka in Greek means something like asshole or idiot. That's as much Greek as I know from playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Great game, guys. You should play it as well. So they are pretty much in order here already. Spickerick. Okay. Here are the 6 drivers. Sorry, I got Mithra Off-Road again. Monty is in. Monty is in. So Socrates and Pellegrino cannot see each other. Yeah, I did notice that, Don, from the previous race. Let's just see if they can rejoin the race. Rejoin the lobby to fix that problem. So Socrates is leaving and coming back. Meanwhile, let's see what they can do. John is saying respect to older brother. I let him win. So Costas is the elder one. I bet he just beat you fair and square, mate, because you're rubbish. So let's see if Pellegrino and Socrates can see each other now. Pellegrino is also leaving and coming back. So RNG and Baragath, if you guys want to join us after the event, so this is the final race of the day. We're gonna continue a little bit longer, maybe a little bit more banter after this. So if you want to join and have a laugh, you're more than welcome. Probably gonna do a bit of a truck race after. Zocker Marlon, hey man, thank you for joining all the way from Double Joker Discord, isn't it? Welcome to Rallycross GT. We're just waiting for one driver who had to restart his PlayStation, having connection problems. We're about to start the final. We already had Q1, Q2, Q3. Now Pellegrino cannot see the room. Pellegrino cannot see the room. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reopen the room. So I'm gonna have to reopen the room because Pellegrino cannot find us. So yeah, Marlon, we race Rallycross rules here. Today we don't have Joker Lap because the pits here at Laguna Seca are too long. But normally we have even Joker Lap here in Gran Turismo. And today we are racing classic cars, building 1999 and before. So you got a good mixture of cars. We had Porsche 911 from 1981. We have this thing here, the Pantera de Tomaso from 71. We have like a 70s Ferrari, Lamborghini Miura, all sorts of weird cars. We got a Honda S2000 in the final as well. It looks like British Rallycross, mishmash of cars. We even got a live timing sheet. If you click on the link there in the chat, you can see our live timing sheet as well. It's proper Rallycross, mate. Right, so the guys are joining back. And we're gonna get racing. Well, the problem with restarting the room is that a lot of random people join as well, so we gotta get rid of them. So look at the mix of cars. We got Nissan GTR. We got a Ferrari 365 GTO. We got a Lamborghini Miura. Pickerick, what have you done with your license plate, mate? What the hell? That thing is giving me headache. Ah, my eyes. Right, Monty's joining. We've got pretty much everyone here. Old WRX format. I don't know, mate. So I started following Rallycross probably in 2013 or 2014, just before it became FIA World Rallycross, when Soberg was the first champion, right? So I started following the year before that. So I don't really know about the other stuff. So Nitro as well is a whole different format. Some of the guys are telling me that Joker Lap is something that only has on the it's not like a universal thing. There is Rallycross without Joker Laps as well. So I'm learning as well. Need to change the settings here to host. Right, let's put the guys in order again. That's Robe, Ralph Rod, Pickerick, Pellegrino, Monty, and Socrates. Right, everybody is ready. Look at those cars. We have three qualis, not four, just because of time. But then yeah, 2 semis and final. Oh, there's a new format. Oh fuck, I don't even know what the new format looks like, mate. I I need to catch up on that. Right, it's race time. Enough chit chat. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 Classics event. We are in Laguna Seca, and this is the final race of the day. The fastest men of this weekend are all here. KSER Rolbay, defending champion. He is in the pole position, followed by Myth Ralph Rod in the Ferrari, Pickerick in the Lamborghini Miura, Pellegrino in another Ferrari, mounting his debut in a Porsche, and Sock Art of Driving in the Honda S2000. And it's race time. There they go. Monty stuck. Monty is stuck. We're gonna have to do a restart. We do one restart in case someone gets stuck, so everybody has a chance to race. Just gonna wait for Monty to rejoin. And we go again. Yeah, GT lobbies, mate. No, lobbies are not often glitchy. We got a couple of newcomers, like Monty, his first time here. We had two or three other newcomers. Usually during regular season, I don't have connection problems. I have quite a good internet connection here in Japan. Usually we don't have this type of stuff. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Let's hope that GT7 fixes that. So the new Rallycross format, single lap heats instead of a grid draw, for example. Yeah, I did see that on Instagram, and the guys published that on Discord. I need to do some reading again, because I always like to look at what other motorsports are doing, use that as a reference, like Extreme E with alternating male and female drivers is another thing that I'm planning for our next event. That kind of thing. Monty joined and exited. I'm not sure what's happening. Pickerick, can you check on Monty, see what's happening to him? Marlon, you used to play GT Sports as well. Hey, you should come back to GT7 at least. It's good fun. It's going to be good fun. So for you guys that are here in the chat, the next Rallycross event, the final Rallycross GT event in GT Sport, is going to be 24th, 25th of February, so the final weekend of the month. It's going to be our farewell to GT Sport, and it's going to be a GR4 versus GRB, so it's going to be a mixed category event. I've been talking about it for a while. It is happening, yes. The first ever proper mixed category event in GT Sport, and it's going to be amazing. And what I was saying about male and female drivers alternating, well, we cannot alternate drivers here, but we're gonna alternate the cars. So that's gonna be pretty exciting, the first off in GT Sport as far as I know. So you switch to PC gaming, man. PC gaming, Jesus Christ. Disgusting. Yeah, you could get a PS4 version of it. Right, everybody is on the track and ready to race. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the N300 Classics event, and it's time for the final. The fastest men of the weekend are all here. Bunch of different cars, 6 different cars. on the track. We've got 2 Greek drivers, 2 Brazilian, 2 Canadians. That's quite interesting. Nissan GTR, Ferrari F50, Lamborghini Miura, Ferrari 365, Porsche Carrera, and Honda S2000. And there we go. Mid-row throttle literally going backwards at the start. What happened to him? And someone else left there. I think someone got stuck again. We only do 1 restart, unfortunately. And Robe with a whole shot there at the start. Pickerick in second and Pellegrino third. I'm really curious to see what happened to mid-row throttle. He literally went backwards at the start. He had a reverse gear on somehow. And saw Art of Driving probably got the worst of that start there from Ralph Rod. P5 for the Honda as it stands, as Robe with a comfortable lead now, and we're gonna have a good battle for the podium, because Pickerick and Pellegrino, they've been fighting for the whole season in season 2, season 3. They got very even pace even though they got different cars. It's gonna be a nice battle. Mid-Ralph Rod mess up at the start. He's got the fastest car here for this category. He should be able to get past these guys, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a really hard battle here for these guys. Pickerick holding on to P2. Look at mid-row for looking around the inside of Pellegrino. Tries to get the pass but couldn't do it yet. Little bit of contact. Pickerick's almost sideways. Drag race into turn 1. As Pellegrino side by side with Pickerick. Sandwich between 2 Ferraris. Is a Lamborghini sandwich there, and mid-row fraud around the outside with F50. Can he do it? Can he get the pass? Yes, he can. And Pellegrino trying to fight back, but that's mid-row fraud with a whole shot there. Takes P2. Pellegrino P3, Pickerick P4. Unfortunately, we lost Monty there with the connection problems again at the start. It's a shame. His debut here in the final in Rallycross GT with a mechanical problem, unfortunately. Sock Art of Driving fighting back there from a very poor start. Fighting for the podium there. Unfortunately, the battle we wanted to see between mid-row fraud and Robe did not happen, because mid-row fraud botched the start. We still got the replay saved here. We're gonna try to get that later on, because this battle here is on fire and we don't want to miss it. Classic Ferrari, classic Lamborghini, and modern Honda power. Who's gonna finish in P3 there and take the podium? So far, that's Pellegrino doing a very good job there. And Robe with the fastest lap so far, 140.2. As they come into turn 1, Pellegrino starting to open a gap there. Half a second between the 3 drivers. Pickerick going for a massive lunge there. Where the hell did that come from? Pickerick going brave there. Gets the pass, and Pellegrino is down to P4.
Zmieniana.
You can see the slight damage there.
Sock Art of Driving there in P5, trying to find a space, close the gap. He's only half a second behind. He's still within slipstream range. Little bit of contact there between Pellegrino and Pickerick, and that's Pickerick almost out. And yes, he is out. He spins completely. It's game over for him. And that's Pellegrino through, and Sock Art of Driving as well. Pellegrino there with a fair play, waiting for Pickerick. Pickerick as well, also waiting there. Both true gentlemen there. Very nice of them. But that's now Socrates inheriting the podium with the Honda S2000. And now Myth Ralph Rod. 1 lap left to go. Can he chase the King Rolbay? It's a little bit too late now. Let's see what happened. We lost the replay of the start. But let's see what happened between these two here. They came to the corner. Pellegrino went for a dive there. Yeah, it's hard to control once the car starts whipping like that. Too bad for Pellegrino, unfortunately, and Pickerick. They're racing really well. Rolbay from start to finish here with the lead. As usual, Rolbay is Christopherson, mate. He wins absolutely everything, mate. He's a beast. If you're new to Rallycross GT, you can catch up with some of the old replays. This guy, he wins everything. And actually, he is coming for a clean sweep. He's won Q1, Q2, Q3. He's won semi-final 1. And he's about to win the final as well. Rolbay with another clean sweep. It's been a while since he had a clean sweep during regular season. But here he comes. KSER Rolbay in the Nissan GTR HKS to take the win in the N300 Classics event at Laguna Seca. KSER Rolbay followed by Myth Ralph Rod in the Ferrari F50 and Sock Art of Driving in the Honda S2000. Closing the podium, goes sideways there. Across the finish line. Pellegrino and Pickerick after a little bit of an incident earlier on. And a bit of fair play. It's P4 and P5 for them. Pellegrino waiting to cross the line close there. He's gonna give the position, yes he will. That's Pellegrino P5 and Pickerick P4. Here are the results, and that's the King Rolbay with a clean sweep, taking the win here one more time, this time at the N300 Classics. Well done. Let's get the results. And there are the official results. Nissan GTR, Ferrari F50 and Honda S2000. Those are the top guys